Well, hello, friends. It's your pal Tom Picklefeather, here to tell you a story that's just for kids. Warning, not for children. Hello, everyone. It's your friend Tom Picklefeather. Today's story is about someone who had a loved one bullied, and thus they started bullying themselves. It's the origin of a classic bully named Jason Voorhees, and I hope you enjoy it, because today's story is Friday the 13th. Once upon a time, back in the 1950s, there was a camp called Camp Crystal Lake. Now, this was a summer camp for little ones to go and play and have fun in nature. Well, one day, there were these two camp counselors who were just not doing their job. They were supposed to be watching the kids. They had ignored a boy who had just eaten and went swimming, and he developed a really bad cramp, and so he ran to his mommy. Well, these neglectful counselors were having a tickle fight in a cabin, and a mysterious figure came and said, "Hey, you kids are really bad camp counselors." And that hurt these counselors' feelings so bad that they just fainted and went to sleep. Well, their feelings were hurt so bad that when everyone else saw how bad their feelings were hurt, they decided, we can't have somebody hurting feelings around here. We're just going to close the camp. So the camp was closed until the 1970s. During that time, a new group of counselors decided they were going to fix up the camp and provide kids new fun adventures. Well, someone had stayed behind, and this person had a grudge with camp counselors. And so one by one, this mysterious person would hurt the feelings of the new camp counselors. And everyone's feelings were hurt except for a girl named Alice. Alice kept running from this mysterious and found out that the figure was Mrs. Voorhees, who was the mother of Jason Voorhees, the boy who had developed the cramp back in the day. And she was still real mad about the camp counselor's neglect of her little boy. And so she followed Alice, trying to hurt her feelings. But Alice just turned back and hurt her feelings and said, "Hey, you're being a real big meanie, and you ought to stop." And this just made Mrs. Voorhees just lose her head. And she just thought about what she did, and that hurt her feelings. So Alice thought she was okay. So she decided to go sailing in the lake on a boat, just to calm herself down from what she had witnessed, when an adult Jason Voorhees jumped out of the water and said, "Hey, you're not very pretty. You're kind of ugly." And the girl was so shocked by him and her feelings were hurt that she just sat in the boat and cried. So, sorry that didn't really have a happy ending, but I hope that taught you that, if you're responsible, you got to take those responsibilities seriously. Now maybe someone might not hurt your feelings, but it just doesn't look good when you don't take care of what you're supposed to take care of. I think maybe that's the takeaway we can take from this story. So until next time, I love you, and you take care of yourselves.